Yo, yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction. Nate Dogg's son snaps on Snoop Dogg for stealing his dad's music royalties. Shout out to All Urban Central for bringing us this clip. We about to react. This is Hip Hop Heist TV, man. Hit that like and subscribe, and let's get right into it.
There's a report that you have 500 Nate Dogg songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a report that Snoop had there. Yeah, there was something.
Hi, this is another heavy one. Nate Dogg's son is speaking out, and he's making some serious allegations involving Snoop Dogg and his father's
Snoop,
music.
got the okay from my grandma to go to her house and get my pop's masters.
Before we even get into the allegations, we gotta take a step back and talk about Nate Dogg and why his legacy matters so much. Nate Dogg wasn't just another artist. He was
like
the voice.
Is it cause they like my gangsta wall? Gangsta wall. I can't deny it. I'm a rider. You don't wanna with me. Yeah. Damn, what's next? They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them see him if they doing
Yeah, these are classics right here. You feel me? That's Nate Dogg. That's like 90s, 2000s. You know, that all around. He got that hood gospel hook. You know what I mean? He got that sound like. That's crazy though. Hopefully they get it together because he got nine kids that all have to share, plus the lawyers, plus the significant others, the ex-girls, you know, all that. So let's see what they got to say.
All 9 of us. Okay, so it's 9 of you guys, and all of you guys are somewhat attached to that trust, right? Is that why they tried to put a person in charge of that, right? And let me, also take it a little deeper, right? Like, we don't all agree, and I've tried to get everybody to agree. And when everybody don't agree, then everybody got attorneys. With the result, everybody waits them. You feel me? Then we go into mediation, and it's, So, but right now, it's like, we got the LLC, right? Or we got that in place. But still, now we all have to pitch a manager to control the LLC, or who we feel like is best, the person for the job. And we're letting someone from the court, pretty much decide who they feel would be the best person out of everyone that we pitch.
According to court records and past reporting, Nate Dogg left behind multiple children, a wife, and several mothers of his kids. That's like, I think 3 baby mamas, 4 baby mamas. We're talking about nearly a decade of legal disputes over child support, estate control, and royalties. So now imagine this. You got 9 kids, 4 baby mamas, surviving spouse, lawyers involved, and a music catalog still generating money. That turns into survival mode. Like, literally, everyone is in survival mode, trying to get a piece of the pie. So anyway, back to Nate Dogg and his son's allegations. Now you have Nate Dogg's 9 children fighting over the estate money. You have the wife, you have the 4 baby moms, you have everyone bleeding dry with the estate with using lawyers because they all cannot come to an agreement.
Why can't you be there? I look close. So I pitched my sister, right? Because my sister, she got a degree in music, and she got a degree, in like that, and I like that. And because I don't want, everybody, or she got the information, and she got obviously agree, not his, that, I'm with that. But like I said, it's 2 different sides. So a couple, people, they didn't agree with that. And once everyone has to agree.
Yeah.
You must split up into 9.
See, that's why, man, like, it's so unfortunate because you got 9 different people that have to agree. And as they get older, they might not agree with this, so you're constantly having the legal system interfere with y'all's decision, right? And that's what's unfortunate. Praying for them though, you know what I mean?
1/9, then another kid own 1. We own however much breaks down into our share aside from what the mother or the wife got type. So Latoya, hey, is Latoya still bringing? No, Latoya, she's an attorney. Her attorney show up and this is what they standing on. Which is a part of the side, and some people have sided with her. So now the estate is pulling in money, but so do they just divide it up? I mean, and then distribute it. Of course, the people that's controlling it, they take their cut, and they answering calls, those who they hilly lefty an hour. Listen, you hear me? They killing. Hey man, I know. I'm looking at. I'm probably the only one, and it's 9 of us. I'm the only one that's sit back. I got this shit in my living room right now on my table. I can just pick this up. I'm seeing everything we being charged for, and it's crazy.
All right, and so when the lawyers get involved and the estate starts bleeding, fees, filings, and delays, monies that could have gone to the family.
Yeah. There he is. Something going on is a fuel right now, and I'll be the one to say it because it's my family, and it's like. And I'm who I am, and
if they shared it evenly and just came to that agreement, everybody signed something, we don't need no lawyers, we don't need nothing. The lawyers are gonna fight for you to get more and more and more, but really, is that fair? You should, you know what I mean? Let's be real, like, take your cut and be grateful that this man left you something. Let's be real.
At a show recently, and it's like, I'm artist, I feel comfortable sharing and speaking on it. But supposedly, Snoop, got the okay from my grandma to go to her house and get my pop's masters. She, pretty much showed him where the masters were, however this occurred, and he left with the masters.
Wow.
My uncle, when my daddy got sick, my uncle placed the masters at my grandma's house. Gotcha. He wasn't aware that Snoop went to my grandma's house and got the masters. And I'm only repeating what my uncle is like right and all. Like, and when I say right and all, like, me and him just got into a big feud at Warren G's show recently. Like, in front of a lot of people. And it was like embarrassing almost. And I want to get this off because we ain't talked since. And this is something that I'm speaking on as to, like, shit that's affecting me on some, like, man, this shit kind of whack, like, because I don't know what's what. But I'm just sharing what's out there and what I'm being told. And what Snoop has always told me is, he don't got it and he don't know you, and you would never do something like that. But my thing is, it's like, I know, like, you do got it and it's safe. Maybe they'll say, you don't even know where the masters are. Nah. But I know that he said that he placed them there, and I don't believe he's lying. You don't even know if Snoop got it or not. Nah.
Now, here's the part that has the internet buzzing. Nate Dogg's son alleges that Snoop Dogg took control of Nate Dogg's masters without the family's approval. Or took advantage of his granny, but listen closely. He doesn't say he personally witnessed it. He says the information came from his uncle. And this is important. He also admits that Snoop Dogg has personally told him multiple times that he did not take his masters. You can also tell that he's conflicted. He's clearly hurt.
Right.
But he's
a little confused, like, where's it at? Says Snoop Dogg wants to inhale to finish a song he had with his father, Nate Dogg. Yeah, man, no, I mean, that's deep. I mean, hopefully Snoop got him and is, like, gonna just give him to bless him, like, wait till they're old enough to understand and how to use the money, and then just bless them. But then again, business gets crazy. Personal and business, when it becomes personal business, it gets dark sometimes, you know what I mean? So hopefully they figure this out, yeah, that's just rough, dude. Straight up, man. But with that being said, we wish these guys well, man. We wish they all get along and get together. There's more power in numbers. Imagine if they all just came together. That'd be the greatest news. We would be reporting the greatest news if they all was like, yeah, got the masters. Everybody gets an equal cut of Pop's real estate. Nate Dogg's real estate, what he left them, and it all just worked out. I don't understand why that couldn't happen. It is possible for sure, and I believe in that. So yeah, man, be happy, be healthy, do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said. But also, man, be of service, help somebody out today. I feel like that's why we really here on this earth, is to be of service, man, to our fellow brother and sister. You feel me? So yeah, hit that like and subscribe. It's Hip Hop Heist TV. We're gonna keep coming at you with these reactions. It's verbal right now, but the visual coming, and that's it. That's all we gotta talk about, man. Be happy, healthy, peace.